y'all? What's good with you? What's good with y'all? It's your boy Ayo AJ, and I am back with another video. This is a different type of video because this is actually like a story time. You feel me? Niggas ain't had story times in God knows how long. I will do this just so I am so you can see me. The picture gonna look like this. I don't know what I'm gonna have in the background. I might just put some BS in the background to be real. In reality, I might just do this. All right, but regardless, this story time will be on how I lost my virginity, man. And before I start, man, just like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and hey, man, and just like that, so this story takes place around, I want to say 2016, 2017, right? And this happened around 2016, 2017. I was around 14 at the time. So it all happened, it more or less went like, I just got home from school. My cousin called me. He said, hey, man, can I come over? And I was, I'm 14-year-old me. Hell yeah. Yeah, nigga, come over. I'm the only child. You know what I'm saying? Company is company, nigga, for me. Yeah, he asked, can he come over? He ends up coming over. Matter of fact, I ended up asking whoever I asked. I think I asked my mom and dad. Yeah, he come over, blah, blah, blah. He gets dropped off about like 15 minutes later. All right, he's here. He's at my house. I noticed when he get to my house, he on the phone with some girl. The whole time he was at my house. I was like, all right, my boy, all right. You know what I'm saying? I think he about 13 at the time or whatever. He talked to some girl, and he lets me know that he wants to go to her house tomorrow. Mind you, where she stayed at isn't far away from where I lived at. It was only about 5 to 7 minute walk. Literally, it was around the block. He was like, can we go to this girl house tomorrow? I'm like, nigga, I don't care. Let's go. Tomorrow ends up rolling around. She's saying to pull up and saying, come on. All right, we end up walking, like I said, 5-7 minutes. It wasn't nothing that long. And mind you, I don't know what the girl looks like. I don't even know her name. I don't know what she looked like. I don't know her name. I don't know none of that. So we get there. So we end up getting there, and so she's on the second floor. They just having conversation. My cousin and her. They just having a conversation. I'm not really too much paying attention on what they're really talking about, but they're talking. About 30 minutes. Around, I want to say 30 minutes, 40 minutes roll by, and he ready to go now. So we end up walking back. Like I said, not a far walk. So we end up walking back and gets to our house. And she texts, and I assumed that he didn't too much tell her that I was coming too, or that he was coming with anyone. That he was coming with anyone to be over there, because she texted him, "Who was with you?" And she texted, "Who was with you?" I said, and he said, "That was my cousin." And she said, "Your cousin fine." Ladies, don't do that. Like, you feel me? Don't come up to another nigga and then don't be interacting with another nigga and then tell him and then tell that nigga that somebody else is fine. That's really just retarded. So she tells him that, and then he was like, "That's why I can't bring you nowhere." I don't know what that really meant, but she ends up saying that. And I guess that doesn't necessarily get him tight or anything, but she said that I think he felt some type of way about it though, for sure. I would too though. A girl I'm going to see and ends up calling my fucking cousin fine. That really doesn't make sense to me. But she says that, and he ends up, what I'm saying, I guess he addresses her about it or whatever. But that happens. That's more or less my introduction to her, in a way, if you want to say. That's more or less my introduction to her. That's the first thing I know that she's ever said to me. Like I said, I didn't know the girl. And a few weeks roll by. For somehow, some hey, I end up getting her kick. If you know, guys don't know what Kick is, it was the green app that was in, like I said, it was 2016, 2017. I had my own phone, and I had Kick. And I ended up getting her Kick somehow. I don't even know when I did. I can't even tell you how I did it because I just don't know. But I ended up getting her Kick. We ended up texting for a while. We just texting, like, just casual shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? You know, middle school shit, basically. For real. Like I said, that I was 14. I was in middle school. I was in the 7th grade. We just texting on some middle school shit. You know what I'm saying? And I do remember specifically one day, she sent me something explicit of her ass. And like I said before, this is middle school. Now when I get that, I'm not excited. Now when I get that. But back then, nigga, that's like hitting the gold mine. Back then, getting the ass pick, nigga. Getting that ass pick was good. Getting that ass pick was great. Hold on. Okay, this is much better actually. All right, sorry, I just had to change that lighting. But like I said, she ends up sending me a picture of her ass, and at the time, you know what I'm saying, I was standing on business back then. You feel me? I don't niggas stand on business now. Niggas stand on business back then. You feel me? And so I told her specifically, word for word. I ain't gonna lie. I remember this word for word. Don't tell me when you're home alone because I will come over there. She said, okay. All right, bet. So I want to say another week and a half, because I know it happened in the month of October. So another week and a half go by. She tells me that she's home alone. Nigga, it's go time. It is go time, my guy. You must not realize it is go time. She ends up telling me that, and by, I want to say, like I said, she wasn't but 5-7 minutes. So I said, all right, hold on, I'm finna be on the way. I grabbed my phone, I grabbed my house keys, I grabbed a condom. So like I said, 5 minutes, 7 minutes. I walk around the block real quick. Knock on the door, and she like, oh, I didn't think it was coming for real. As she's letting me in the house, And so, you know what I'm saying? We get to talking. We just in there talking. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a virgin, nigga. I'm a virgin at the time. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't too much know how to initiate having sex, nigga. Now, you know what I'm saying? I like I said, I'm standing on business now. You feel me? So, me doing that is different. But me back then, I ain't too much know what I was doing. And so, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, we end up getting to the point. And so, you know what I'm saying? We end up going into her room. We know what's about to go down. So I end up taking out my condom. I put that bitch on. That bitch did not fit, so I took it back off. No, my ain't little, but I'm pretty sure I just put that bitch on. But that's besides the point. You know what I'm saying? We end up getting that, and we end up doing the down and nasty. But the thing about this down and nasty, obviously this is YouTube, so I can't get too much into detail, but I will say this. I didn't bust quick, but I didn't last long either. It was only about 9 minutes, and she was just on top the whole time. Because like I said, I'm a virgin. I don't know what I'm doing. And so, you know what I'm saying? We get that done. And I want to say, and the thing about this, y'all, that's how I lost my virginity. That's literally how I lost my virginity. I walked back home. I was excited. You know, I'm telling my friends I lost my virginity. You know what I'm saying? I think I was probably the last one in my friend group to lose my virginity. I don't know for sure. I can't say for sure, but I feel like I was. But, you know, I ended up doing that. I ended up going back to the house. We texted for, we still texting. We still text. Thing is, y'all, we are not a couple. At not one given moment did I say this was my girlfriend or did she say this was my boyfriend. Not one given moment. But, we end up texting. And one day, just one of these days, I get a message from a nigga I don't know. It said, hey, do you mess with X, Y, and Z? I text her. I'll be texting her, yo, what's up? The nigga said he wanted to fight me. This nigga wanted to fight me. And he said that. I'm not a confrontational person. So I asked fucking why. Because I don't see why you want to fight me right now. We're in middle school. I'm not really understanding. I'm not, cause I'm not me. I'm not the me that I am now back then. I genuinely didn't know why this nigga wanted to fight me. So I'm asking questions, and he like, oh yeah, you do this, you did that, so I want to fight you. I wasn't scared of nothing, but I wasn't looking for no fucking fight. I wasn't looking for no fight. So I'm texting her like, do you know this nigga or something? She like, no, I was just talking to him at some given point of time, or something like that, something within the lines of that. And so I was like, all right, fuck it. If I end up having to fight, I'm gonna just end up having to fight. I'm fighting about a bitch that's not even mine. I'm fighting about a bitch that's out there, I guess. I don't know what she was doing in middle school, but I don't know exactly what she was doing in middle school, but you know what I'm saying? That's the problem right now. And so we in a middle school. The way the middle school works, there's a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade pod. I was in the 7th grade, and I think that nigga was in the 6th. I think that nigga was in the 6th grade. What were we doing fucking that young? Don't ask why. But I never really see the nigga. Within a week, it was only like a week really went by, like with me just really looking of where the fuck he at. And thing is, one day, the way our middle school is set up, when I got off the bus, there's a big area, and then there's a sidewalk that leads to our gym. So I'm walking on that sidewalk, and then I finally see the nigga. This nigga walks up to me. I'm thinking, shit, it's about to be time to scrap now. This nigga walks up to me and daps me up and says, nah, we good, bro. She a hoe. There's within no way, cause thing is, y'all, this nigga kept texting me that he wanted to fight. I'm not saying I was mad that he didn't want to fight, but you caused so much of a fuss and you didn't even want to fight now. So so I lost my virginity, and then I'm thinking I'm gonna end up having to fight. That's low key, that's crazy, because that was the reason I cut her off. I'm like, I'm not finna deal with these niggas, but because of you, because I'm fucking you, or because I'm talking to you, that's dead. I don't do that now. I didn't do that then. You feel me? So the nigga walks up literally, he just taps me on my shoulder. Hey, bro, what's up, cuz? I was like, bro, he said, don't even worry about it, bro. She a hoe. I'm like, shit, all right. So I walked back. I walked in that gym and I sat down with my friends and we got to go. And then that shit didn't ruin my day. I wasn't like ecstatic that I wasn't for the fight, but I wasn't sad either. So I'm like, all right, fuck it then. All right. So I mean, and that's it, y'all. That's literally the story how I lost my virginity. And the nigga wanted to fight me, but he never did. But hey, man, if y'all enjoy this story, man, like, subscribe, comment, do what you gotta do. And man, make sure to support the next one. Follow the TikToks, Twitch, all that is link in the description of this video. I'm most likely gonna have it. But hey, man, until next time, I'll catch y'all later, man. Peace.